Chinonso sat at the edge of the Ogbunike Caves, her legs dangling over the edge as she peered into the shadowy depths below. The tales her grandmother Nneka had told her about the caves echoed in her mind. They were said to be a portal to the spirit world, where ancestors whispered secrets to those brave enough to listen. Chinonso, don't go too close, Obinna called out from behind her. His voice laced with concern. He had always been the cautious one, while Chinonso was filled with restless energy that drove her to seek adventure.
I'm fine, Obinna. I just want to see if I can hear them, she replied, her eyes sparkling with excitement. Those stories are just stories, he said, rolling his eyes. You shouldn't play around with things you don't understand. Ignoring him, Chinonso leaned closer, her heart racing with anticipation. She closed her eyes and listened intently, hoping to catch a whisper from the past. Suddenly, a swift breeze stirred around her, carrying with it the faintest sound of laughter. Startled, she opened her eyes. "Did you hear that?" she exclaimed, turning to Obinna. "Hear what? You are just imagining things," he replied dismissively, but Chinonso couldn't shake the feeling that something was there, watching her, guiding her. That evening, she decided to visit her grandmother Nneka and share her experience. "Mama," Chinonso began breathlessly as she entered their small hut, "I think I heard the spirits today." Nneka smiled knowingly. The spirits often speak to those who seek them with pure hearts. But remember, my child, not all spirits are benevolent. Chinonso nodded, excitement bubbling within her. What should I do? Listen closely and respect their wishes. They may have a message for you, Nneka advised. Determined to uncover the truth, Chinonso returned to the caves the next day. As she went deeper, she stumbled upon a hidden chamber adorned with ancient carvings that looked like scenes from the Igbo mythology. In the center stood a stone pedestal with a small wooden figure, a carved representation of a woman holding a child. As she reached out to it, a sudden chill enveloped her. The laughter returned, louder this time, echoing off the cave walls. "You found us," a voice whispered. "Who are you?" Chinonso asked, trembling. "We are your ancestors," the voice replied. "We have waited for one like you to awaken our stories." Just then, Obinna burst into the chamber. Panic etched on his face. "Chinonso, we need to leave now." But before he could pull her away, the ground trembled slightly beneath them. The carvings glowed faintly as the voice continued. "You must choose a path for your family or a path for yourself." "What do you mean?" Chinonso asked, her heart racing. "Your village is in danger," the voice explained. "A spirit of greed have awakened among your people. You can either harness our strength to protect your home or pursue your own desires." Chinonso looked at Obinna, who was still frozen in fear. "I want to protect our village," she declared boldly. At that moment, the wooden figure glowed brightly in her hands as ancestral energy surged through her. She felt a connection to generations past, a strength she never knew existed within her. Suddenly, the cave walls shifted, revealing images of their village being torn apart by conflict and greed. Chinonso inhaled audibly as she recognizes familiar faces among those fighting. Friends and neighbors consumed by jealousy over land and wealth. With newfound resolve, she raised the figure high above her head. "I choose my family. I choose my village." The cave erupted in light as ancestral voices harmonized around her. In an instant, they were transported back outside the cave. The villagers stood, gathered in fear as dark clouds loomed overhead. But Chinonso felt a warmth enveloping her, a protective barrier formed by the spirits. As thunder rumbled ominously, she shouted to the villagers, "We must unite! Our strength lies in our community." To everyone's surprise, Obinna stepped forward beside her. "Listen to my sister. We've been divided by greed for too long." Slowly, the villagers began to lower their weapons and listen. In that moment of harmony, Chinonso realized that true strength comes not from individual desires but from collective purpose. As peace returned to Ogbunike village, she felt a gentle presence beside her. The spirit had chosen her as their vessel. Years later, as Chinonso grew into a wise leader, admired by her people for her courage and compassion, she discovered an old journal belonging to Nneka, her grandmother, hidden in their hut. Chinonso flipped through the pages and she was surprised to find sketches of the very wooden figure she had once held in the cave, alongside notes revealing that Nneka, her grandmother, had been chosen by the same spirit decades earlier, but had never revealed it due to fear of misunderstanding. Chinonso smiled softly at this revelation. She was not just a vessel, but part of a legacy, a lineage of strong women chosen to guide their people through darkness into light. I hope you all enjoyed every bit of this video. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment and share, and please help me subscribe to my YouTube channel Tales with Dara. Bye.